Can you feel the tension in the air? Habs fans? That familiar knot in your stomach as another promising talent navigates the treacherous waters of contract talks? It's a feeling we know all too well in the world of professional sports, where the future of a franchise can hinge on the stroke of a pen. Tonight, we're diving deep into the high-stakes negotiations surrounding one of the Montreal Canadiens' most exciting prospects, Lane Hutson, and trust me, this isn't just another run-of-the-mill contract dispute. This is a strategic chess match, a delicate dance between ambition and financial reality, with implications that could shape the Canadiens' blue line for years to come. Welcome back to NHL Rumors, your go-to source of the inside scoop on everything happening across the league. Hockey is back, the puck has dropped, and while many teams have finalized their rosters for the upcoming season, some are already looking far beyond, securing their foundational pieces for the future. The Montreal Canadiens are squarely in that camp, intensely focused on locking down their dynamic defenseman, Lane Hutson. We're talking about a player who has already captivated the fan base, a Calder Trophy winner, and a genuine fan favorite. The question isn't if he'll sign, but how and when. Our insights today come directly from the ever-reliable Elliotte Friedman, who, on his 32 Thoughts podcast, shed some crucial light on the ongoing contract negotiations between Canadiens and Hutson's camp. Friedman's observations paint a fascinating picture, suggesting that these talks are carrying a very similar vibe to the intense, drawn-out discussions that unfolded between the Minnesota Wild and their superstar Kirill Kaprizov before he ultimately inked his long-term extension. Now, what does that vibe truly signify? It tells us that while both sides are clearly passionate and committed to reaching an agreement, there's an underlying emotional intensity, a feeling that they're close, yet still grappling with significant hurdles. It's not a sign of animosity, but rather a testament to the high stakes involved for both player and team. Friedman's analysis goes further, reinforcing the belief that both parties are largely aligned on the critical aspects of term and overall money. We're talking about an 8-year deal with an average annual value AAV hovering around the $9 million mark per season. On the surface, that sounds like a perfect match, a clear path to a mutually beneficial agreement. So, if the term and the big picture money are in sync, what exactly is causing this frustrating stalemate? The devil, as always, is in the details. Specifically, the intricate logistics of the deal, which are proving to be a significant point of contention. The core of this logistical disagreement boils down to the complex world of taxation, particularly the differences between Canadian and certain U.S. jurisdictions. The Canadiens, in a move designed to optimize their salary cap, have proposed a Canadian Retirement Compensation Arrangement, or RCA. For those unfamiliar, an RCA is essentially a deferred compensation plan that can help reduce the immediate tax burden on a player's contract, thereby allowing the team to maintain a lower AAV on the cap. From a Canadian perspective, this is a smart, strategic play that helps them manage their cap space more effectively, potentially freeing up funds for other roster moves down the line. However, Hutson's team has reportedly pushed back on this structure. While it might benefit the team's cap, it introduces different tax implications for the player, and they are clearly not seeing eye to eye on how that impacts Hutson's real money take-home pay. This isn't about greed. It's about maximizing value and understanding the nuances of international tax law, a common but often overlooked hurdle in cross-border sports contracts. Despite these logistical snags, the good news, as Friedman points out, is that the real money figures aren't wildly divergent. The Canadiens are reportedly offering just under $9 million per season over 8 years, while Hutson's camp is seeking a figure just north of that $9 million threshold. This narrow gap is a beacon of hope, indicating that a deal is absolutely within reach. It's not a situation where one side is miles apart from the other. Rather, it's a negotiation over the final percentage points, the fine print that can make a substantial difference over an 8-year commitment. Both sides know there's a deal to be made, and it's just a matter of overcoming these final, albeit tricky, obstacles. What makes this particular negotiation truly fascinating and somewhat rare is the significant leverage held by the Montreal Canadiens. Outside of Hutson's undeniably magnificent on-ice performance, he doesn't possess the typical negotiating tools that most restricted free agents, RFAs, would have at their disposal. The biggest factor here is that Hutson is an RFA 10.2C, which means he doesn't meet the minimum requirements to receive an offer sheet from another team. to be eligible for an offer sheet. A player typically needs 3 years of NHL experience or arbitration rights, neither of which Hutson currently has. This critical detail effectively prevents any other franchise from swooping in with a lucrative offer sheet, a tactic that can often force a team's hand in RFA negotiations. It removes a significant bargaining chip from Hutson's agent's arsenal, ensuring that the Canadiens remain firmly in control of the negotiation process. While both the player and the team are clearly keen on reaching an agreement, this structural advantage undeniably favors the Habs. So, for all you Canadiens faithful out there, there's absolutely no need to panic. Despite the current standstill, the consensus among insiders and analysts is clear. A deal between Lane Hutson and the Montreal Canadiens will happen. The mutual desire is too strong, the on-ice fit too perfect, and the financial gap, while present, is not insurmountable. This is a situation destined for a messy divorce. It's a temporary pause in what is expected to be a long and fruitful partnership. The eventual contract is projected to be very much in line with the kind of deal signed by Noah Dobson earlier in the offseason, providing a strong comparable for what Hutson can expect. This will be a monumental victory for both parties, securing a cornerstone piece for the Canadiens' future and ensuring that the current Calder Trophy winner and fan favorite remains a key part of the organization for many years to come. The future of the Canadiens' blue line is bright, and Lane Hutson is undoubtedly a central figure in that vision. What are your thoughts on these negotiations? Habs fans, are you feeling confident, or is the suspense getting to you? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more exclusive NHL insights. We love hearing from you.